An employee visited an escort during a business trip instead of attending important customer meetings. They even submitted an expense report seeking reimbursement for the entertainment. Unsurprisingly, they were not reimbursed. Management eventually restructured the department, resulting in the problematic employee having no staff under him. However, they gave him a higher title and almost no work. After a short period, they used layoffs as an excuse to dismiss him. However, he used his inflated title to secure a better position elsewhere, where they are now trying to figure out how to dismiss him. Essentially, he failed upwards. This is the result when hiring managers are impressed by an Ivy League education without verifying if there's any substance behind it. She neglected her disabled son, subjecting him to cruel treatments such as hot sauce and cold baths, ultimately leading to his death. To Shandar, I say, shame on you. In the 1980s, as a junior in college, I worked a proofreading job and was assigned a new partner. He was slightly older, with an army-style haircut and a fit physique. Initially, he seemed nervous, so I eased him into the work. After about a week, he opened up about his past. He had been part of a cult, the Moonies, since his teenage years. Eventually, he led a team of teenagers who traveled across the country fundraising for the cult. They sold flowers and magazine subscriptions in various places and lived in cheap motels, all crammed into one room. His role was to supervise them, ensure they adhered to the rules and kept earning money. The lifestyle was grueling, and he ended up in a psychiatric ward after a breakdown. Working with me was his first job after rejoining society. He was punctual and filled downtime with reading, just like me. My supervisor later revealed that they paired him with me because at 6'4" and 230 LEBs, I stood the best chance of handling things if he lost control. Eventually, he requested a transfer to the day shift, and I got a new partner, an opera singer. However, without my support, he couldn't handle the busier day shift and ended up causing havoc in the office until the police arrived. One of our employees developed an immature habit of making flatulence sounds whenever another co-worker bent over for any reason. He found this hilarious. He was eventually fired after he attempted to engage in a physical altercation with a customer. Due to heavy snowfall closing roads and public transportation, the company arranged for us to stay in a hotel. One co-worker found hotel living preferable to his home situation and extended his stay for an additional week. He was dismissed when the company was billed for his extended stay. It remains unclear why he thought the company would cover the cost. My surveillance partner began leaving me alone for extended periods, which became increasingly frustrating. I used the surveillance cameras to locate her so I could request a break. I noticed she was frequently in conversation with a new employee. This pattern continued, and they began taking breaks together during the night shift. One night, I saw them leave together and start making out in her car. This became a regular occurrence. Fast forward a few months, she separated from her husband and moved in with this co-worker.